And welcome to my thoughts and opinions on WWE 2K26. I have managed to I got halfway through the women's My Rise. I beat the men's My Rise mode. I've played my faction. I've played Universe. I've done a little bit of Showcase, and I've done the Island. So I initially did not get this when it first came out, but one thing that I will say is, so the music tastes are a little bit better this time. I did turn all the music off though. Also the fact that the gameplay still has some hit and miss parts for me. I'm not really big on the whole stamina thing, but that's just the way the direction they're going. Showcase is still like a crapshoot, because some of the stuff they have you do during Showcase just isn't very good, in my opinion. Also, my faction can be really difficult at times when it doesn't need to be. But the whole crux is, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the ringside pass. So I was on the fence when they first announced that there was going to be a battle pass. And as you can see, there are 2 tiers. They do give you a skip to level 20 when you first start the game, which is nice. I'm only on ringside pass, the AAA pass, so I'm only on I'm up to 39 right now. I will honestly say the pass isn't the battle pass of earning currency is not that great. As somebody, for me, that I don't like the island and I don't really play my faction, playing universe mode, which is what I normally do, you don't really do a lot with it. The island I don't really do. My faction, I only open up a pack here, a pack there. It's not like my go-to. Like, we can continue and then we go in here. We got a ringside pass reward. So we'll go to the store. And we got an unopened pack. I doubt it will be a good pack. We got a great collie. It's not really fantastic there. And we got William Regal as a manager. Okay. So the game has some good points and some bad points. I just don't think it's fantastic. But it's been a long time since I was blown away by one of these WWE 2K games. I think the last one that I thought was good was it was the SmackDown versus Raw days, so it's been a long time. WWE 13 was pretty good. So as I'm talking, we'll just go into a My Faction match. And, also, you can be, higher in the numbers and still not do a lot of damage.
Teams are in their respective corners for this tag match. This match set to begin with Johnny Gargano and Ethan Page.
Yeah, it's just... Also, one thing that does not make sense to me is you can be beating the crap out of somebody in a match and you could still, not do well. You could still lose.
He knew just what to do.
You could still lose when you're doing most of the damage. And some of the match types I'm just not very big on, like the underground stuff. I've been waiting like my whole like time playing these games to actually find a career mode that I thought was good.
Damage was done. Tags into the match.
I think the last time I really liked a career mode was probably SmackDown Know Your Role on the PlayStation 1. Because it's a career mode that doesn't end, and that's what I've always just wanted. Also, it's very easy to knock people off weapons. I don't even know why he didn't go in there. That was pretty easy, actually. I haven't tested a lot of the modes out, but I could go over some of the customs that I have. I've downloaded a good amount of wrestlers, but then I've also created I created one wrestler outside of it. And I've downloaded some wrestlers. So we got a Joe Hendry card. We got RXP. Alright, so we're going to get out of here. And I'll show you the customs that I got. Okay. We can just go here and go Superstar. All right, so for customs, Butcher Charlie I created. It's one I've been created since 2015. We got Darby. We got El Colon. Karrion Kross. Whoever created Sean O'Hare, they did a really bad job. So I'll nitpick this for a second. Is whoever created him, there's no Widowmaker. There's no Shanton Bomb. There's no kicks that he used to do. His finisher that gave him a frog splash when he did the Shanton Bomb. It's Shanton Swanton Bomb. As somebody that watched him in WCW, his moveset is really freaking bad. I'm just saying. We got Mystico. We got Luchasaurus. We got Kyle Fletcher. We got Will Ospreay. Templaro, Black Taurus. We got Swerve in here that I downloaded. Custom females. We got Abaddon, Alec Windsor, Dakota Whitehawk because I thought she looked cool. Haley Webb, Honoko. We got Julia Hart. We got two Julias. We're gonna get rid of this one. We got Katana Baker. We got Tessa Blanchard, Starlight Kid, Sky Blue, Megan Bain, Tekla, Victoria Justice, and we got Willow Nightingale. If you can't tell, I'm an AEW fan. But the game has some good stuff, but also it's just... Also going back to the past again, the characters you want, one, if you're not a AAA... If you're not a fan of new AAA, you probably wouldn't like that pass. But down here, at the bottom, you have Demolition. You have Axe, Smash, Crush. you have all the characters that you would want are in the bottom, but you have to pay. So for each battle pass, you have to pay to get characters you want. So you would spend $10 per each. And then there's the Fire and Flare pack, which I haven't even got to that. And that's where you're going to have. So I know they can't have it, but I wish this was the other La Parka, because that's not La Parka. That's like the new La Parka that's nowadays, where people I think would want OG, like LA Park. But I think LA Park is with CMLL now. And then we got the new one, which is the Extreme one. And I think this is the one that's going to have. Yeah, this is the one that's going to have your Hardys in there. So this one's going to be like Lita's in here. A lot of your Hardy gear is going to be in here, which will end with right here the Jeff Hardy 2000, and then you got Cena. So, but yeah, all in all, like there's good and bad points about the game, but most of the modes I play, I can't get the rewards for. Because I don't play the island. The island is where you're going to get the most amount of like experience points. And I don't do the island because I think it's a boring mode that's kind of lame. That's more about microtransactions. But yeah, I'll just give thoughts and opinions on this. And I will see you guys next time.